Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
First down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the toss play, runner moving left. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
The Razorbacks look at a cash in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Being set to kick the ball off now. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Takes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period.
Arkansas 7, Nebraska 0.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense brings him down. a big red zone stop. And he's brought down there.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Direct snap to the back. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, in the RPO game, your quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down and goal. Dropping back, it's Hammond. And the completion made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Now it's second down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Hammond. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Cornhuskers have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Hall. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
And the defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Cornhuskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That catch is hauled in. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Nebraska 10.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll call for the fair catch here. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The RPO caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff in a single back formation. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a shotgun run call. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying the old counter play here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Hammond. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Now here comes the bunch formation. To the air, it's Hammond. Trying to extend the play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas 20, Nebraska 10.
And the Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's caught, a quick shovel pass there. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Nelson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Toss play to the outside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Pulls it in. It's Nelson. Touchdown, Huskers. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Arkansas 27, Nebraska 17.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over. First and 10.
Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds room at the 30. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Hammond. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Jackrabbit. Razor.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hawks. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Huskers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll be brought down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space and recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, they've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.